That was a new one. Alright. Welcome everyone to the Dead by Daylight. Oh lord. All kill. Comeback PTB. So, um, when Trickster first came out, his. Are we gonna load? When Trickster first came out, his main menu had a kind of city look to it, and everyone really wanted a city map, which, of course, okay. Which the whole game crashed. Which, me personally, I would like to get a France map for twins, or even as lazy as Houndmaster is, get Pirate Seas map. That'd be cool too. Blight still needs a map. We can keep going, but so Trickster just now got a map. Also got nuked back to when he first came out, pretty much. I'm not gonna read the whole patch notes because my intro is already long. But his patch notes are bad. they made up this whole system. I think that's what my game is on. They made up this whole system based around giving him a buff to knife throw speed and locker reloads. Alright. And he's now back to 4.4 base movement speed, not 4.6. It takes 6 knives to injure. You actually nerf yourself if you throw more than 8 now, movement speed wise. Full list patch notes, I'm not reading that. So, new map. Trickster's Delusion, Sleepless District will be in the new realm. New Survivor, Quan Tai Young. New Survivor perks, which normally I don't read Survivor perks, but they're here, so I might as well. Whenever a generator is completed, earn 1 token up to 5. For each token, you bless and cleanse totems 10% faster, you heal 10% faster, and you unhook survivors 10% faster. So this is just Survivor's version of Fire Up, which I don't mind. A place for us while healing another survivor, you both gain elusive. Whenever you finish healing the obsession, they gain elusive for 30 seconds. When the trial starts, you are less likely to be obsession. I'm pretty sure you lose elusive off a conspicuous action. So this is pretty much just, hey, go do nothing but be useless for 30 seconds, hide in a bush. 5 moves ahead, when you are in the killer's terror radius or chased by the killer, you see the auras of the 5 closest pallets and windows. You drop pallets 50% faster. Whenever you drop a pallet, cooldown 20 seconds. This is just old windows with a little buff. I could see this being used a lot, but at the same time, I don't think I'm going to have a problem with it, because if I'm swinging through a pallet, it's deliberate. All of this that I'm currently scrolling through is Trickster's patch notes. Holy hell. Yeah, okay. Instead of nerfing Vecna, as he needs, they cut off 10 seconds of his last bit of timer, and then made the sound cue a little quicker. Guys. Come on. Anything else that was worth going over? Change perk descriptions. Fog Vial now has 4 charges, as well as being a little darker. Change perks to be not plot twist, be able to activate some of them. For Young Jin Lee, however, fast track rework. Whenever another survivor is hooked, you earn you earn 3 tokens up to 9 while repairing. Whenever you hit a great basic skill check, so they changed everything to be like basic, special, basic, special. So this would just be a regular skill check. Or no, great basic, my fault. That'd be the little white one. Spend all tokens. For each token spent, the generator gains 2 permanent charges. So, built-in brand new part, kind of. Which, if you had like 9 tokens, so that would be 3 survivor hooks, and then hit it, that would be 18% of the generator cannot be taken off. Not bad. When another survivor is hooked, gain elusive for 30 seconds. Icon has been updated to reflect this change. So that's self-preservation opposed to the old one, which was when another survivor is being hit, you lose your scratch marks. Which is the same thing, they just call it elusive now. Unbreakable, once per trial. While downed by the killer, you can fully recover, which means you can no longer pair this with plot twist or no mither. They just fixed those two. Hex crowd control. The first time a survivor medium or fast vaults a window, a dull totem ignites. The last 6 windows survivors medium or fast vault are blocked. Your basic vault. You basic vault blocked windows 15% faster. You see the auras of blocked windows within 24 meters. They did not space this out. Guys, hold shift enter next time. Come on. Which basically hex crowd control, it's not going to be the totem is initially there. It spawns after the survivor vaults. So that means it just doesn't get broken instantaneously, which is fine. Pop goes got sent into the stratosphere. For the next 45 seconds, when you damage generated, knocks and loses 15% more progress, was 20% current progress, and now total progress only. Which, I don't know what they mean by 15% total. Because, okay, if there was a save file conflict, I probably have nobody. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay. They also added rewards for being prestige now. Yeah, 25, 50, 100. Cool. Okay. Now, how are you going to save file conflict me, and then I don't have the guy... Wait a minute. Okay, hit that shit. I'm glad they did a little bit more than just, hey, we updated him. Okay. Well, there we go. Thank you, PTB. Alright, that's what we're here for, is this goober. Now, the odds of me finding a match are super slim, as always, which is why I normally don't play the PTBs, because I don't want to just upload a video of me going against bots. Unfortunately, that's probably going to be the case, but we'll see. So, let me come up with a build. Let me find a match, and we'll go from there. Alright, so, we're back. I didn't think I'd have time to reread his... Like, let me talk about his ability and stuff real quick. This is kind of a throwaway build, just because Trickster's biggest fault is how slow he is. Especially since they just reverted him back to pretty much how he released. So batteries included. I love the fact that they rechanged all these. We do not need an essay of how a perk works. Thank you, DBD. It also helps new players. Like, yes, I knew what every single one of these killer perks does. You can school me on this, I'll get it, but this is so much cleaner. So, within 16 meters of a completed generator, you gain 5% haste. When you leave the range, this ends after 5 seconds. Merciless Storm. First time each generator has 90% progress. Survivors repairing it gets special skill checks. If they miss one of these or stop repairing it, that generator is blocked for 20 seconds. That should be rewritten to continuous skill checks, because special implies something like overcharge. In my head, at least. Whenever you search a locker, survivors within 40 meters gain blindness for 30 seconds. Scream. That should also... I know it says survivors at the top there, but like just writing scream, I feel like you should also write... I'm being nitpicky, I'm sorry. Cooldown is 45 seconds. Brutal strength, you basic break pallets and breakable walls and damage generators 20% faster. So they rewrote this to be like basic and special break. Basic break is if I walk up and kick it. Special break is if I was playing like Nemesis and I tentacle whip it. That's a special break. So, Showstopper has been completely reworked. Well, not completely, it's still the basic thing. But blade throw, laceration, we know this. Laceration is now 6 instead of 8, which I don't know why they wrote that, it's been 6. Special ability, style points, and style rank is the new thing. So, by throwing blades, injuring survivors, and performing distinct actions back to back, the Trickster earns style points. Regular actions give few style points, while skillful actions give more. Earning style points causes the Trickster to go up in style ranks. Each style rank improves his blade throw and restocking speed. Earning style points refreshes the current style rank timer. So this is weird, at least in my head, because, again, Trickster's biggest flaw is how slow he is. With them bringing him back to 4.4, They also made a change where his walking speed with knives out is 3.68. I'll just say 3.7. Okay. Which is slower than Nurse, mind you. That's slower than Nurse's walking speed. Because she moves at 4.0. Or no, she moves at 3.8. So, we have 3.7 as his base if he pulls out his blades. They made it to where if you throw 8 knives, you actually get even slower, but you throw blades faster. So now he moves down to like, I think it's 3.2, but throws blades faster. Why would you do that? So it's either you get the injure or just put the blades away. They also made it to where you're not going to play Trickster via pulling out one blade, throwing it once, putting them away. No, you get punished for that because your skill rank won't go up. So, special condition ability, S rank in main event. At S rank, the Trickster gains a 44 meter tear radius. Seems a little excessive. The lullaby is disabled, which Trickster does have a lullaby. It's 40 meters. You would know this. It's really hard to hear, but you would know this if you've been using visual heartbeat. Laceration meters decay slower. Blade throw and restock speeds increase further. He can trigger main event. Main event is activated by pressing the ability button, causing the Trickster to throw unlimited blades at high speed. Each blade hitting survivors awards bonus style points. End main event early by pressing the ability button. Main event ending triggers fatigue. So, main event, you throw blades 1.7 times faster than normal speed. Holy shit. Found a game. You know, when Dracula first came out, I opened up the PTB. Anyways, when Dracula first came out, I opened up the PTB and it took... I deadass sat in a queue for 2 hours. I used to have just a raw recording of me sitting on the lobby screen for 2 hours. I just sat here on my phone. So it's just my big ass forehead for 2 hours. Wow. I also noticed they changed Young Jin Lee's name order. It says Lee Young Jin now. So the reason it was backwards. Oh no. Is there a reason it was backwards? I assume there was, because normally, like, if you watch anime and sub, they address people by last names first. I don't know if that's the case for Korea, because I'm pretty sure that's... Pretty sure. First game of Trickster, and it's on RPD. Alright, well, we'll see how this goes. I like that they added more voice lines to him, because he didn't really have much to say before. So... Okay, he draws that crazy quick. Wow. I did see they changed that. I just didn't, like, in my head, process how fast that actually is. It's been a long time since I've played Trickster, but... Okay. Such a low sound effect. So as far as I'm aware, when it comes to skill rank, it just wants you to be like super versatile. It wants you to move a lot, or just like do something different. Like do a basic attack, do a pallet break, would vault, hit somebody, go for a gen break, like just hit and run kind of thing. So I feel like Thanatophobia is going to be used on him a lot. Trickster should be more of a hit and run playstyle, is what they wanted out of him. What are you doing? What the fuck? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Trickster. What are you doing now? Are you good? I was really trying to listen for his footsteps, but unfortunately there was a, I don't know, the chase music started. It's kind of loud. Yeah, you like that, huh? Look what happens when you're playing around. Oh man. Toxic Survivor gets mad that he's absolutely ass. He doesn't know how to use his camera, so he sits in a wall. Yo. My god, that lasts for a while. Can't you tell this was a good change, guys? And then, you know, you getting more skill points off of main event as well. Like, okay, I used main event. I'm already edging another S rank. Like, see, now I'm S rank. That's another change. The second you hit S rank, Trickster gets Killer Instinct proc on everyone in his... Okay, there is extra music. Oh, yeah, like... Are we dead ass? Alright, maybe it was like on paper. I was being a little too critical. But yeah, Trickster going back to 4.4 makes perfect sense. Hit that shit. I just realized I'm going up against the IRS. Alright. Big surprise. What are you doing? Yeah, maybe I was... Come on now. Maybe I was being a little too critical. Because, like, on paper, in my head, it's like, okay, you just slowed everything about Trickster down. And that was a big flaw with him. So... Are you good? Ow.
Oh.
Just dropped. What are you doing? I like the extra chase music on an S rank. That's really cool. As well as it quiets out the screeching of his regular Terror Radius music. Because if you don't know, the entire purpose of like chase music and DBD is like to quiet the survivors on the killer side. Worth it. Oh, you can now change aura colors. Alright, that like just registered in my head. Maybe she's running object or something, because I'm not seeing a reason why in my brain that I'm seeing her aura in like a light blue. Are you okay? I know it's a bot, but you good? However, bots operate off of... Why can I see you? Alright, Trickster. Bots operate off of skill-based matchmaking. So, depending how the game determines how good you are, then you're gonna get bots that operate better or worse. What are we doing here? I will hunt you down at slower than nurse speed. Ooh, ow. Oh, it's slow. Okay, just put it away. They also made laceration not... It doesn't degrade in decibel anymore. So like it's blinking, it goes down by just 1 bar consistently now. Opposed to like, you know, it degrades a little bit and you're like, man, I was at half bar and then Trickster found me again. So great. Laceration also decays a little faster. It'd be funny if you had power struggle. Why was that so quiet? That was super muffled. I have main event. Even with this change, I'm probably still not going to be like, load on DBD. You know what I want to play? Trickster! No, not at all. Pallet's already gone in here. Is this fair and balanced, DBD? Is this the perfect world that DBD envisioned? Trickster, you talking a lot of shit for somebody who's just been shit for years now. Annoying, but just not very good. Perfect. Are you healing under the hook right now? IRS. Ma'am, I've come to inform you. I'm not filing my taxes until I absolutely have to. What are you doing? Yeah, she's got to have object. She definitely has to have object of obsession. Okay. Notice how my skills like didn't go up at all because I basic attacked twice over. Like they want you to have such a weird play style with him. Yeah, ultimate weapon is off cooldown. Oh hey. I need to put my aura color back to red. Wait. Hatch can only spawn bottom floor. I'm not gonna go up there. Grab! Oh yeah, they took hatch grabs out years ago. Alright, next. Not too bad for a first game. Makes him seem a little better. No, you're not. Okay, alright, I get it, Thanks. Stop. Let me actually open settings here. Alright. Typical fashion, I like to just do 2 games. I didn't realize I just unequipped my shit, so I re-equipped my typical Trickster. He's hideous, I know, because he always has been. Sorry, horrible take, my fault. This time I selected... Come on, Legion. Get together. Shit. The map showcase mode. There we go. I couldn't find the words. Oh, Lord. I didn't mention what I was running before either, so just... I want to do this. This is funny. Originally, I just had 4 extra blades, and I was running increases time before style ranks from D to A to K by 20%. Displays a reticle while aiming with blades. Is very interesting for DBD. Never did I think they would ever consider doing that for anything. So release Trickster actually had a recoil pattern. Like you would throw a blade and it just move. I was still on console and it was like this, so it was really hard to play Trickster on controller. I could probably still do it. Like I still have my controller plugged in, but it's just not the easiest. But Trickster had a recoil pattern when he first released, and then and only then did I consider, yeah, maybe a reticle would be cool. But that's where people start accusing you of dotting, which is a form of cheating, where you just put a piece of tape on the center of your monitor with the marker Sharpie dot on it. Innovative. Very interesting. I'm feeling it alright. Holy shit. Hey brother. You good? Yeah? I just figured I'd check. Alright, cool. Well, we'll start a chase when you're actually playing the game. I didn't sit here for fucking 5 minutes for you to not sit here for 5 minutes, mister. Welcome to the game. Where are the hooks? Oh, bell chime for walking in. That's cute. The only other map that does that is Auto Haven. Specifically Gas Haven. Is this map's Killer Shack? It's interesting looking. Interesting. So before I've even played this, I've heard a couple people say this map seems a little too big. Just by looking at the gen spread and not fully walking around just yet, it doesn't seem like that. Because right now, the biggest maps in the game are Treatment Theater and Redwood Forest. Still, even after they nerfed Redwood Forest. Holy God palette. Wow. Oh! Yeah, I know, it's terrible. You'll be okay. Yes, I saw the survivor over there. I'm not too worried about it right now. Interesting. I kind of just wander and taking in the map. Throw the pallet, I dare you. At least it's the crouch. Jeez, I kind of feel bad now. Don't worry, I'll leave you alone because you were AFK. I'll hook you here, and then the next time I see you, I'll injure you and walk away. Sound like a deal? Hey, shut up. I'm talking here? Like, what even... Where'd you come from? What? Wow, nobody, huh? In a 40-meter radius? Okay. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, this doesn't seem huge at all. It seems like this is very pretty, very nice detail. Grow up. We're here to play the game for fun. What was that? Oh. Jeez, if you don't use S rank, straight back to E? Okay. Sorry. Ooh, man. Some dark parts, some super light neon parts, the way the fog works. God, if you brought in all 4 like Misty Vagrants, I could imagine this map would be hell to play on for a lot of killers. You wouldn't see shit. Random loops. Ooh, can't go that way. I thought this was like Badham. Unfortunately, I'm bad. What are you doing? Okay, injure. And then we're gonna go for a basic hit from my style. Okay, I get it. Yeah, okay. In my brain, just reading like the way that they reworked him on paper, it sounded like it was gonna be really bad. This works. In fact, like the extra reload speed is nice. I do notice it. Okay. Yeah, they give Trickster some sauce. They gave him some rudeness to him. Another god palette, by the way. Or maybe not. Yeah. Okay. You just... You alright? I figured I'd ask. Yeah, no, even like Trickster's 4.4. I feel like I can traverse from one side to the other side very quickly. Hey, do you mind? Can you win your battle with the honey badger in there in peace, please? Thank you. Oh my lord. Okay. Okay, so loading on the PTB had to give me like brand new skill-based matchmaking. Like I kind of feel bad. I've been playing this game for 8 years now. See that perfect timing on ultimate weapon there? Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna spare you. I'm sorry. Give me your endurance. Hey, do you mind? What are you doing? I wasn't even looking at you. Okay. Okay. I'll hit you if you're still there on the 3rd time around. Throw up the Steve Harvey clip, kill. Run! Oh, and then reload, put the rank up more. Never mind, that's not how that works. Wow. Just wow. No, this map does not seem big at all. Like, seems fine. Unless there's like some upstairs that I'm missing that I like. He's not on this. You know it's though. I've got an idea. Do you mind? I was trying to do something. And I wish we could have the DBD mobile Mori. If I remember, I'll put a clip of that in here too. I wish we could have a lot of the DBD mobile Moris, first off. I don't like the sounds of it. Do you mind? Perish. Good thing she didn't overreact. Yeah, this building is definitely this map's version of Kelly Shack, which is funny because it's, I don't know, trying to gauge from door to door. Obviously, you can't see my hands, but trying to like gauge from door to door like feels smaller. I heard you back here. Okay, fall. No crab. That's new. Hey, buddy, the sprint keys shift. Unless it's not. I've never played Survivor on keyboard. Every time I play Survivor in this game, since I still have my controller plugged in, as you can see right here, I always play Survivor on controller because it just makes sense to me. I would much rather be able to move in any direction I want at any time, opposed to like, I didn't think I was in that, opposed to like having to press 2 keys, because then you're forced into using only 8 directions on a keyboard. That palette I mentioned. You know I'm on S rank too. S rank lasts, I think it's at 66 seconds. So I can just walk at you until I get up to you. God, Trickster's head is so fat. Shit. It'd be real funny if you brought like a hatch offering for Shaq. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be funny? But you did. Oh yeah, they changed the tab. Well, maybe you did. I was hearing like a harmonious hum for a second. I was like, well, if the hatch was here, I'll give it to you. Unfortunately, I don't see it. Take my postcard. Wow. GG's to everyone who participated. I kind of feel bad. Oh, hit that shit. That's so cool. Throwing a bat, spinning it and still catching it is still pretty cool. I like that. Okay, I get it. Quit with the quests so I can talk. Thank you. Okay. Well, brand new Trickster, brand new map. Map's nice. Really pretty. It is not as large as people are saying, unless there's some upstairs I'm missing. Because if there's upstairs in some of those buildings, probably. But it seems fine. Really nice map. Changes feel fine, honestly. Like reading them, I thought it was gonna be absolutely terrible to play them once again. No, it's fine. So I would Legion Leopard 0. This has been Dead by Daylight, all kill compact PTB. Let me know your thoughts on the Trickster changes and Survivor perk changes, or if you like the fact that they simplified all the perks back down, because this is great, if you ask me. We don't need essays. So, awesome.